Tomorrow my mic is arriving, so you'll have better quality. However, I filmed a lot of stuff without the mic that is scheduled, so it will flip flop, but I'm trying to speak more clearly. And yeah, so let's get into it. Insecurities when it comes to art and self-doubt. It's so common, and I think there is this fantasy of an artist being so sure and being like, darling, it's the best. And smoking. I don't know why, but that's always the image I have. My head is always someone British, and it's always someone smoking, especially when I picture a poet. Which I'm neither, so it is a little funny that that's my image. But it's not true. There's so much insecurity within art in making it, and there is the natural progression of. So I'll give you a little bit of insight. When you write a book, you love it because you're writing the book you want to write. When you read it the first couple times to edit it, you love it. It's funny, the jokes are funny because they're your jokes, and the insights are interesting because they're your insights. And it's not to say that it's the best book ever, but it is so tailored to you because it's written by you. I'm giving the example of the book because I write books. And that is wonderful. But if you have to edit another couple rounds, which is what a professional would then edit, but you can't pay for it yet, for example, you end up hating it. You end up absolutely hating it because you've just done it too many times. You know the book by heart, everything is too predictable, and then you end up hating it, which is such a shame. And that's when you've gotten good. That's when you've written 3 books and you're used to it and you're like, okay, it's just part of the process until I can outsource. But it's like that at the beginning too. And you need to just ride the waves of self-doubt and of being like, this is the worst painting, this is the worst voice, this is the worst whatever. And you need to just realize that that's part for the course. That is part of the journey. You didn't take a detour, you didn't do something wrong, it's just part of it. And I'm not a huge, be humble person. That's like, you need to be humble, but this is an area where you do need to be humble enough to just keep going and not have your ego run amok. Because there's so many people who will then stop or go to someone who's like, yes, everything you do is great. And then they don't grow and they don't evolve. And every art form needs different ways of growing. Every art form does. Maybe the way you grow with painting is seeing more, and the way you grow with music is listening more. There are different mediums to learning in each art form, and a lot of it is also living life and getting more experience and figuring out the translation between life and feelings and turning it into something tangible in the art form, and it being up in the air for a second and how to cross that bridge. But you need to be humble enough to make bad art and to call it bad, and not to call it bad in the sense of look at the bad art I made and show everybody, but in I want to make a better piece of art. And I do think that should always be the goal. You always want to write a better book than the last book you wrote. You always want to give a little more than last time, not because you didn't give your best last time, but because you want your best to improve. And because it's part of it. It's part of loving it. It's part of it. It's part for the course. And I think this is such an important pep talk because I think art can so easily be something where you beat yourself up about it and you're like, it needs to be perfect. Why am I not painting like Picasso the second time I'm painting? Why am I not doing something so quickly? Why am I not singing like Beyonce my second singing lesson? But that's not realistic. That's not how it works. The reason that art is a valuable skill is because it takes time. Valuable things take time. It wouldn't be valuable if it was quick. Nobody's like, you know what I value the most? McDonald's. You don't. It's nice, it's fun, it's good food, but it's not sushi. People's favorite food is sushi. It is not McDonald's. People's favorite food is lobster. It's not McDonald's for the most part. I mean, you'll find some people whose favorite food is McDonald's, but for the most part, that is not the case. Okay, since this is the first month and we're rounding up, I'm just gonna quickly give you your homework. As always, check out all of my books in the description. And if you do the homework, please post it on TikTok and tag me, or keep it for yourself and embrace the growth, and leave a like if it's helping you. So, homework. Now, what have we have really gotten rid, cleared the way, got our minds straight, and now we're getting onto it. We're getting to work, okay? So, I've gotten examples for every art form that I'm aware of. If you're a sculptor, translate that into sculpting. Okay, actually, let's start with sculpting. Make a plate or go to a pottery class. There we go. This is all for beginners. If you're not a beginner, you just take the next step. Whatever the next step is, you have to know it for yourself. Okay, I'll give you it for beginners. If you're a writer, either write 10 poems or write 2 pages of a book outline, the book you've been waiting to write. Google outline and outline it. I mean, do it well, okay? I don't want 2 pages where every letter is this big. 2 pages typed and printed out. If you're into arts, get the supplies, whatever's in your price range. Do not go broke for this. Get the supplies and start. If you first want to draw and then paint over, do that. If you want to paint straight away, paint. Make something. Make it. Have it be there, okay? You can make another painting another day. Make that. And today, okay? Unless you're watching this at midnight and today is tomorrow because it just switched the time. I want you to do it today. I want to hold yourself accountable. I don't want you to postpone and make it perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. And I've said this before, if you're waiting for something to be perfect, it will never appear, because perfect does not exist. And if you're waiting for you to be perfect, you know what you will be? Nothing, because nothing is perfect. Okay, moving forward. For music, either write the lyrics or make the melody, or do the arrangements of the vocals, depending on what you do within music, or yeah, do that with whatever instrument you have. Or if you're starting an instrument, play for 5 minutes. Play one song. One song that's on your level or a little bit above. If you do not have the ability to play, find a course. Find a piano or guitar course on YouTube. You can find it. They're free. Or sign up for a course. You're like, is that really my homework? Yes. Sign up for the course. Now. Okay. Thank you for being here, and please let me know and show me the progress on TikTok. Tag me. Everything is linked below. My book, my guided journal, my fiction book, everything is down below, and my Spotify. And I am excited to see you next Saturday, and I'm excited for your growth. You deserve a round of applause and should be so proud of yourself, because you're going for it.